Ecwid and Shopify, two leading platforms. One big question: who really makes e-commerce easy in 2025? On the left, Ecwid, the plug-and-play store for any website. And on the right, Shopify, the powerful all-in-one commerce builder. Let's skip the buzzwords and find out what actually matters. Each category earns points. By the end, you'll know exactly which one comes out on top. The result might just surprise you.
So here's what we're looking at for this showdown.
We're breaking things down across 8 key categories: price and plans, usage and flexibility, e-commerce features, design and customization, scalability, customer support, apps and integrations, and last but not least, user ratings. This is going to be thorough, trust me.
Okay, first up, price and plans. Let's just say Ecwid goes straight for the value play, right? Free plan, no transaction fees. And you can get started with a super low entry cost if you've got just a handful of products. But hang on, if you want unlimited products, that's only unlocked on their $99 a month plan. So, not exactly unlimited for everyone. Now, Shopify, pretty good value once you scale up, and they throw in a 14-day free trial, which is always nice. But honestly, no truly free plan, and those annoying transaction fees, unless you use their own payment gateway. So yeah, Ecwid takes this round for folks who want to start lean. Next, usage and flexibility. This is actually where Ecwid shines. It's kind of genius. You drop this plug-and-play thing into any website, whether it's WordPress, Wix, whatever, and you get no code integration. There's no product option limits either, which is awesome. Now, obviously it's not as beefy as a standalone platform, but then there's Shopify. If you dream about launching an all-in-one store from scratch, Shopify is built for that, no doubt. Their full website builder is robust, but if you just want a simple buy button as an add-on, well, it's pretty basic. Plus, limited product options out of the box, like Max 3. So, Ecwid is surprisingly flexible, especially if you don't want your store to be the whole website. All right, e-commerce features. Ecwid gets you going easily. Digital goods up to 25 gigabytes, which is kind of wild, right? Built-in GDPR tools and good basic selling features. But honestly, if you want super advanced stuff like deep analytics, point-of-sale bells and whistles, crazy integrations, that's Shopify territory. Unlimited products, superior POS, abandoned cart, multi-currency, the works. Yeah, there are some limits. Digital file size is capped at 5 gigabytes. And if you're a total beginner, it can get overwhelming. But for serious selling, Shopify wins this round. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know Ecwid actually stands for e-commerce widget? Because it started as a widget you can embed anywhere. Meanwhile, Shopify is actually Canada's first unicorn startup. Wild how far both have come, right? Now, design and customization. Ecwid is straightforward here, with an instant site builder that gets your store live, fast. Plus, product image management is a breeze. On the flip side, you're basically picking a theme and swapping colors. Not much room for wild creative flourishes. Shopify, though? Oh man. Over 80 themes, super deep customization, an app store that lets you tweak literally everything. You can even mess with the checkout. It's almost too much for someone keeping it simple. But if you want options, Shopify hands down. On to scalability. Ecwid's great for smaller shops and growing side hustles. It plugs into whatever site you've already got. But you only get unlimited SKUs at the highest pricing tier. And if you're dreaming bigger, it can start to feel limiting. Shopify doesn't blink at huge stores. It's set up for growth, with rock-solid infrastructure and global support. Of course, scaling means paying more monthly, but that's the price of playing in the big leagues. So, Shopify takes it for scale. Customer support time. Ecwid does multi-channel support, which, surprisingly, is available on their starter plans and actually covers more channels than Shopify at that price. But there's a catch. The depth and language options aren't as broad. Shopify, though, they're all about omni-channel, priority support, and they do it in multiple languages for all paid plans. Only downside: if you're on the $9 a month Shopify Lite, you'll miss out on live support. Still, most folks end up with full support anyway, so Shopify edges out. Let's talk apps and integrations. Ecwid gives you everything a small shop really needs, and they've got plenty of add-ons to get you going. But if you want access to the really advanced apps, or you're after a massive ecosystem, you might feel a bit boxed in. Shopify, on the other hand, is notorious for their enormous app store, thousands of extensions and partner integrations, dropshipping, print on demand, you name it. Although, fair warning, you can end up stacking app subscriptions till your wallet cries. But yeah, Shopify wins here. Last, user ratings. This one's interesting. Ecwid scores super high satisfaction, 4.8 out of 5 on G2, mainly thanks to simple setup and ease of use. But the user base is smaller, so fewer total reviews. Shopify's got the numbers, thousands of ratings, and the scores are generally strong. But if we're counting averages, Ecwid actually pulls ahead. So,
Ecwid ekes out the win in user ratings. Now, if you step back and look at the whole comparison, it's clear. Ecwid wins if you want quick, affordable integration on any existing site and super easy setup. Shopify dominates whenever you need depth, customization, scaling, and more serious e-commerce horsepower. So where do I land on this? If you're already running a blog, a membership community, or some other site, and you just want to add a shop without blowing your budget, Ecwid is pretty tough to beat. Simple, smooth, free to start. But if you're dreaming big, want to build a massive store with features galore and grow in 2025 and beyond, Shopify is worth it. Honestly, you can't go wrong. But your pick depends on how ambitious your e-commerce plans really are. If you want to support our channel, feel free to use our affiliate link given in video description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.